Hey guys, welcome back to the Thrive and Recovery course. And we are in week 5, spirituality module. And what is spirituality to us? And we're on video 3 where we're going to be just reflecting on what does a higher power look like? What does it mean to us? And it's going to be a short video, a little bit of reflection, and then we're also going to be doing a guided visual meditation where we connect to our idea of a higher power. So let's just look at a few things first. Connecting to a higher power. So first off, how do different cultures and beliefs view a higher power? And so these are some common views and beliefs of a higher power that you'll find in the world. Many religious traditions see a higher power as a singular god or a deity, a being with a shape and a form. Some cultures and people view it as the universe or a collective consciousness, something that is inside of everything, something that is universal and something that is the source of creation. Indigenous cultures often see a higher power in natural elements like the sun, mountains, oceans. This is popular in Egyptian cultures and Indian cultures and Native American cultures, stuff like that. So they view higher power as something that's greater than them, and that they could physically see. So you look at the sun and you realize, like, you couldn't exist on this planet without the sun. You couldn't exist on the planet in this form that is 100% dependent on the atmosphere of the planet, is dependent on the heat and temperature conditions of the planet, and none of that would exist without the sun. So right there, the sun is greater than you. And you could see why indigenous cultures would, bow down to that and respect that. So now, what does connecting to a higher power mean to you? For some, it means communicating with God or source of creation, right? So when we connect to our higher power, we're in direct connection with God or source of creation. So for me, that looks like becoming one with your consciousness, with that part of you that witnesses everything but is none of those things. That part of you that sees your body, sees your mind, but it's separate. And sinking into that connection with that part of myself makes me feel like I'm connected to God, or that I'm connected to the source of creation. For some, it might be feeling a part of universal energy or nature. So I know plenty of people who say that the universe or energy is the source of creation. Energy is behind everything, and that's what they experience, and they feel like they are a part of that energy. Same with being in nature. They feel like they are part of this planet, just like the trees and just like the animals and just like the grass and the mountains and everything. I too am a pop-up on this planet in a human form, which is made of the same elements as everything else. For some, it may be experienced as connecting to a higher form of self beyond ego and individual identity. So for some, it feels like that they're going beyond their ego. They're going beyond their sense of individual self and connecting to something that's greater, that they see in everything, that they feel like is a part of everything. So these are all great experiences, and these are all great ways to connect to a higher power. So I hope you're starting to think what a higher power means to you, because we're going to go into a guided meditation where we are going to harbor a connection to our higher power using our imagination and visual exercises. So let's slow down Time to slow down and close our eyes and sit comfortably and relax. For the next 10 minutes, there's nothing to do, nowhere to be, nowhere to go, nothing to learn. And I just want you to focus on your breathing. So keep your eyes closed throughout this practice. As you inhale, I want you to hold your breath. Exhale. Hold your breath. Inhale. And just relax. Exhale. Keep breathing. Try to slow your breathing down as slow as possible. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Notice the top of your head, how it's feeling, any sensations. Is it kind of cold? Is it kind of warm? Just keep your attention there. Come down your head, feel your ears. Is there wind blowing? Is it kind of cool? Is it kind of warm? Come down to the pit of your throat area and hold your attention right there. I'm going to keep it here for a few seconds. If you'd like, you could imagine a light, whatever kind of color, in the pit of your throat. Whether it's a blue light, a white light, a red light, whatever color. Imagine this ball of light traveling down your body. So now we're going to the chest area, where the heart is at, your sternum. Imagine a ball of light just sitting in the center of that, right in your chest. And keep your attention there. Keep breathing slow. Now imagine this ball of light on your next exhale, moving down to your belly button area and staying right there. And just hold it right there. Keep your attention on the ball of light in your belly button area. And as you exhale, imagine the light dropping closer down to your pelvic area, your genital region. And keep your attention right there. Now on your next exhale, imagine the ball of light going back up to your belly button. And keep your attention right there. And on your next exhale, the ball of light goes up to your chest, your sternum. And keep your attention right there for a few breaths. As you exhale, the ball of light goes back up to your throat. Keep your attention on that for a few breaths. And as you exhale, the ball of light goes up to your forehead, right between your eyebrows. Keep your attention on that for a few breaths. Right between the eyebrows. And as you exhale, bring the attention back to the top of your head. The ball of light is sitting at the top of your head. Now keep your eyes closed and just relax. What we are going to do is be asking for a blessing. I just want you to lightly hear my voice. Don't pay too much attention. Just keep in a relaxed state. What we're going to do is take a moment to connect to whatever higher power you believe in. Whether that's a certain deity, a certain God, it's the universe, it's the field, it's the sun. Whichever word you use to describe your higher power. If you're an atheist, see an older, wiser version of yourself blessing you and your intentions. So imagine this blessing as a beautiful golden or white light that is shining down from above. Allow this light to travel its way through the top of your head, all the way down your spine, all the way down to the tips of your toes. Now imagine this light expanding from your body to form a bubble around you, enveloping you in a shield of loving, infinitely powerful light sent by your higher power. And know that this blessing will be with you for the rest of your day to protect you from negativity, to support you, and to fill you with all the qualities that you need to flourish. And this is your blessing. And just sit with this light and this gratitude and this connection. So when you're ready, gently and slowly open your eyes. So hopefully you enjoyed that visual exercise. This is utilizing your imagination and in harboring a connection to a higher power. So this is going to be your journal for today. Answer these questions. When you feel connected to your higher power, what emotions or feelings do you experience and associate with this connection? So just ask yourself, what do I feel and experience when I connect to my higher power? And write down what that feels like for you. Another question that I want you to start thinking about is, what practices can you do daily to grow this connection and nurture this connection? What are things that you could be doing daily? And we're going to go over some things that you can do in the rest of this module. Another question is, how do you know when you are connected to something greater than yourself? So just write these questions down in your journal and answer them throughout the day, even maybe 2 days or 3 days. But try to answer these questions. They're very important reflection questions. So it's basically, how do you feel? What emotions come up? What do you experience when you feel connected to your higher power? What are practices that you can do daily to nurture this connection? And how do you know when you are connected to something greater than yourself? Like, what happens that makes you feel like that? Like, how do you know? And answer these questions today or tomorrow. Just spend some time reflecting on these questions. And as always, celebrate yourself throughout this process. It is important. Everything learned, everything gained is a win. And you're taking the time to invest in yourself, and you will gain the positive changes in your life, and so will your loved ones. And as always, remember to take your time. This isn't a race, it's a lifelong journey. I'll see you on the next video and in the community.